Hey everyone over at JJS General Contractors. My name is Krista, and you guys were in contact with Will, and so as promised, here's a custom screencast video for your company, JJS General Contractors. If I'm gonna in this video, I'm gonna lay out 3 key tips that you can begin using and implementing to see a boost in business and outrank some of the competition in the Addison, Texas area. If by the end of the video you like what you see and you've heard and you feel like we can help you out, then please feel free to reach out to us. If not, that's totally fine as well. Still feel free to take these tips that I'm going to provide for you and begin using them and implementing them on your own to see a boost in business and ranking higher online. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to be talking about content, citations, and backlinks, and I'll explain a little bit more in detail and tell you exactly what those are as we go along. But content is everything here on the front page of your website. So that includes the words, but it also includes the pictures and what the pictures are saved as. Google, they like to see around 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. That's plenty of space for you to let potential clients know everything they need to know about your business. The second reason that amount of content is so important is because of something called keywords. Now, keywords and key phrases are just the words that potential clients use when searching in Google for the type of services that you guys have to offer. And so if you've got 1,000 to 1,500 words of content and you are optimizing on those high search volume keywords, it really sets your website up to perform more as like a magnet that pulls and attracts those clients in, which is exactly what we want, right? And so I like to do a little bit of compare and contrast here. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Scott and Reed General Contractors or not, but they are also in the Addison area. And so I wanted to see where they're ranking pretty high, and so I wanted to see where their content was in relationship to you guys. And I see you guys currently have 222 words of content. I see that they, however, have about 1,200 words. And so, just like I mentioned that 1,000 to 1,500 words, what I would do is just practically and encourage you guys to do is aim for that 1,500 word count, optimize on keywords, and begin beating these guys out. Starting with content, and you will begin. Even if you're just working on content, you will begin to see more traffic coming to your website and more people being converted into actual clients who have projects for you guys to do. Second thing I want to address really briefly here, and I'm going to type in a different term. I'm going to type in roofing, Addison, Texas. I hope that's how you spell it. General Contractors, Addison, Texas. There we go. This is what a citation is. A citation is your business information listed in an online directory. And right here, by the way, this is just called the Google Map Pack. It helps for Google and for potential clients to find you. And so here is why citations are important. The more citations that you have, the higher up in this Google Map Pack you will appear. And this is really important because these are the first businesses that potential clients see. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of directories online. Google, of course, is not the only one. There's Yellow Pages, there's Yelp, there's Better Business Bureau, and so many places where potential clients can find you online. Now, I'm not going to dive into the tool that we use for citations right now just for the sake of time, but I will explain it a little bit better briefly for you just to give you a clear understanding. So I use a tool for this called WhiteSpark. WhiteSpark allows me to see your citations, how many you have, the directories you're in, the specific links to those specific business listings, how much Google trusts those directories. I can also see the same information and the same data for your competition, for some of the competitors in the Addison area. And so this allows us to say, okay, let's say, for example, if Scott and Reed General Contractors, who are currently at the top of the Google Map Pack, if they've got 50 citation sources, then we would need to get 50 citation sources and even more. And just to be really frank and honest with you, citations are not hard to get. They're very doable. So that's nothing. That's never a part of this process that overwhelms me, I guess I would say. Third and final thing I want to cover really quickly is something called backlinks. Now, a backlink is an authoritative website or platform. It could even be a blog that is sending backlinks to your website. And because they are doing that, and through that, they're sharing their authority with you. And as they are sharing their authority with you, your authority in Google is going up. This is a tool we use called Ahrefs. There's several different tools out there that show some of the same numbers and information and data that we need. However, I like Ahrefs personally. It's my favorite because it is as close to Google Analytics as possible. And so I put your information in here, JJ's General Contractors, and unfortunately no data is popping up, which means you guys currently don't have any active backlinks, and it's not really building any trust with Google. I want us to take a look at Scott and Reed because, like I said, this is like a free roadmap in a sense for us that we can use in the area of backlinks. So I can see they've got 114 referring domains, giving them almost 600 backlinks, and they are beginning to build quite a bit of trust here with Google. By the way, this DR stands for domain rating, and UR stands for the URL strength score, right? So these two combined give us a pretty good idea of how much trust these guys currently have with Google. And so honestly, like, I would say backlinks is one of the most important, if not the most important part of ranking high online and seeing more clients coming in through the door. It's very pivotal, and it's something I would definitely encourage you to pay attention to. Well, thank you so much for your time. I hope this information has been helpful and insightful and informative for you. We'll definitely be reaching back out because we would love to know if it was of some value to you and if it was something that you could actually use. And so thank you guys so much for your time, and we look forward to talking to you soon.